Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Comics version of Splinter. Now this guy comes with a plethora of accessories, so let's get into taking a look at this figure, and then we'll take a look at those accessories. Alright, so starting off, he is a little figure, but very cool. I mean, it's like they took him right off the pages of the Mirage comics and they put him out on the table. And let me spin him around because I don't have one of those little spinny things to put a figure on to show him spinning around all crazy like. But as you can see, he is really cool, and he's small, very small. So he is not like the cartoon Splinter or the movie version of Splinter. Like I said, this is the Mirage Comics version of Splinter. Take a look at that head sculpt. Very nice. The eyes are all whited out. You can see his teeth underneath. The hair, I love the way they did the shading on this guy. And yes, his gi is all cloth, which is very well done. And also his belt going around. This is the way they tied it. I left it when I took him out of the package, just the way it was put in there. And that's how I left him. Now he does come with alternate hands. These are his kind of like holding hands. And yes, very well done. Very well indeed. And his tail is a bendy wire, so you can actually bend it. So now moving on to actually taking a look at the articulation of this guy. The articulation of this guy is simple, not dynamic, nothing crazy. He can look up, which is actually really far. He can look down, side to side, and yes, it's cool that he has a lot of head tilt, which is going to give him a lot of expression when you are posing this guy with the minimal articulation that he does have. He does have shoulder joints to where his arms can move out, and then he has a single jointed elbows, not double, just single. And then he does have a bit of a bicep swivel up there. And then as far as his wrists can bend side to side, and then he has his wrist swivel. Moving down, does he have an ab crunch? A slight one. He can turn side to side, which is really nice. And yes, he can do the splits, which is a lot more than most Spider-Man figures out there. He does have double jointed knees, and just be careful because they do feel a little stiff, but that's about as far as you're going to get that to move. He has an upper thigh swivel, and then he has a knee swivel as well under here. And then moving down to his feet can move back this far, move forward that far, which is actually really nice. And then he has his ankle rocker. Now, like I said, this guy is very small. You could probably put him into some poses if you wanted to, but me, I'm not going to pose him out. I am going to get him back in a standing position, and I want to start showing off the accessories because this guy comes with plenty of accessories, and they are really cool additions to the character, I must say. I mean, just very well, very nice. NECA has knocked this character right out of the park, I have to say. I mean, they have made this character, they brought him, I mean, like I said, brought him to life right off the pages of the comic book, and what they brought to the table with this guy is just wow. I have to say, just wow. You're not gonna find a better Splinter, in my opinion. So with that being said, let's take a look at this guy's accessories, and then we'll do some comparisons. Starting off, we have Splinter's staff, and it does remind me of Master Yoda's cane as well, or cane, staff, whatever you want to call it, but it does remind me of Yoda's. I love the way they did the shading on this. They put the nice wood look in it, and also the wash. So yeah, very well done. Very well done. Next we have a set of pointing finger hands. Next we have a set of gripping hands to hold that cane, or his walking stick, whatever you want to call it. Next we have Splinter's teapot, which is actually pretty cool, and the handle is movable, and I like the way they did the shading on it to give it some extra life. Very nice. It doesn't come with a cover, on here, but still very nice. And I don't think in the comic book it had a cover. It was just his teapot. Next we have Splinter's cup or bowl for his tea. Next we have the Utrom, and this is a different Utrom that actually came with the actual Utrom character that's in the belly, but this is actually one of the Utroms that found Splinter after he was attacked by the Mousers. Next we have the Mouser itself, and I think this was really cool that they actually put this in there with him, and he has an articulated jaw, very nicely done. His feet are articulated so they can move, which is also really nice. And yeah, and the head does look up and it looks down and it turns side to side, and it actually has a bit of a head tilt as well. I mean, this is a really cool addition, trying to say, that actually came with the figure itself. So I mean, nice. I mean, they didn't have to do this, but NECA did, and that's why I'm saying they really knocked this out of the park when it comes to this figure. Next we have the broken canister of ooze that mutated Splinter and the turtles, and it's, look at it, I mean, just the way it was in the cartoon where they had the little baby turtles crawling through, just turtles, I wouldn't say baby turtles, but just turtles that had when this fell off that truck and it hit the fishbowl that the turtles were in, and they went down through the sewer drain. This was sitting here like this. That's how Splinter had found them, and we're all crawling through it. And yes, and it does say TCRI on it because that is the actual name of the canister of the ooze, the company that it came from. And I know in the movie they changed the C to a G. I don't know why, but the actual name of the place is actually TCRI, and this is just right off the pages of the comic as well. Nicely done, NECA, nicely done. Next we have Splinter in his rat form. Well, his original form before he became Splinter and mutated. This was him when he was, when he was mutating. He was, or before he mutated, when he was actually practicing the ninjutsu. I would say this was when he was actually showing the turtles, when they actually started to mutate. He was showing them ninjutsu, or he was practicing it. But either way, it's really, really cool. He's not articulated. His tail is a little soft, so it can move, but otherwise, pretty cool. Nice. And next we have 4 turtles before they get mutated by the mutagen. Or you can set it up to where they're crawling through the mutagen, or however you did it, want to do it. But yes, either way, they're really cool. I like the way they did the shells. The turtles look really good in this form, and they're to scale. I mean, that's the cool part about it. And they, you know, there's nothing articulated on these guys, but either way, they all are really cool looking little additions to the character. You know, so you can set them with Splinter like this, and he can hold them, or you can have them walking through the ooze, however you want to display them. All right, guys, now let's get into doing some comparisons. And starting off, this is how he compares to Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of the Mirage comics. I can't get that out. Shredder Battle Damage by NECA. And here he is with the Mirage comic version of the Turtles. And this is my bootleg version, of course, because Leonardo has the blue bandana. But anyway, they still look great. And here they are with Splinter, and they look really good with him. And am I going to put him with these guys? Probably not. I'm probably going to put him with the original ones that I have in my cabinet. These guys will all have them posing, doing something else. But either way, they all look good together. And here is Splinter with the Lawson's 4-pack of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by NECA as well. And as you can see, he goes very well with these guys too. So either way, you can pose him with anyone you want, including the movie Turtles. Either way you choose to put your Splinter is up to you. Okay, so in conclusion, if you are looking to get a Splinter to add to your collection, even if you have the movie one, you don't have the movie one, you just need one, this is the Splinter for you. I mean, he is definitely well worth picking up. He comes with a lot of stuff, especially if you are a fan of the Mirage comics like I am. He is definitely well worth getting for your collection. You'll be happy that you guys picked him up. He comes with a plethora of stuff. I mean, you cannot go wrong with this character. And what NECA is giving to us is something fabulous that has been from my childhood to a lot of other fans' childhoods. And if they've passed it on to their children, definitely great to have this figure in your collection. So with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe, share, and always leave a comment down below. Please hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that I am putting up. And yes, once again, thank you for showing all the love you guys have shown to the Jim Lawson's turtle review that I did. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. And I hope you enjoy these videos that I am putting out because that's what keeps this channel going. And I can't say thank you enough. I just can't. I find myself saying thank you to in about every one of my videos as of late, because I am thankful, very thankful, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing it, like I've said before. And to those that have left the channel, thank you, because you did take the time to watch the videos at one point in time. For the new subscribers, thank you. For the ones that have been here since the beginning, thank you. And for the ones that watch and leave comments and give a thumbs up and they have not subscribed, thank you also, man. Thank you so much. But anyway, guys, this was just a quick review on the Eastman Layers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter by NECA. Pick them up if you guys get a chance. Hopefully you can find them out there. And I'll catch you all on the flippity flip.